Happy Sunday morning to everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. I am doing fine. We are here in Volume 2 of the .hack GU Last Recode set. We're going to play a little Reminisce today as I keep just jumping around. No real rhyme or reason for why this specific volume, but that's where we're at. So let's log in and see what there is to do. Beat the storyline and a good deal of the post-game here. There's still other things we can do. Probably one of my favorites is taking out chaotic PKs. Always a good time and lets you just set up some nice fields for some casual gameplay, a few exciting battles, and maybe a boss. So let's go back to Macanu, see if there's anything left on the blacklist for us to get here. Let's go to town, Macanu. My favorite city, more so in the world R1. Not that there's anything wrong with this version of it. In fact, I truly think this is a really nice version of it. It just... seeing how they translated the city from the Sign anime and the IMOQ games in R1, it really felt like it was a piece of, the game come to life throughout the series. More of my incredibly mediocre bike driving. Not that this is a faithful racing sim at all. Just sort of used a bunch of crates there as a turning mechanism, as one will do. For the stairs there, and pull up right next to Dingo. This little guy here is in charge of the blacklist, as you could tell by his, neatly camouflaged clothing that doesn't stick out at all in the middle of this rough alleyway. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, my controller decided it just wasn't gonna stick around there. That was weird. Okay, we're back now.
Yo!
Talk to Dingo. Let's view our record. Okay, we've got a few left. We've got 24 total bounties collected, and it looks like 3 of the blacklist left. Suzuki of the Seven Seas, Wicked Abaku, and Wicked Garango. So, Wicked is apparently a popular type here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just track one of these down. First things first. Let's spare y'all from my horrible driving. Just take the warp point back to the dome. Of course, Volume 2, you have a few more choices in personnel than Volume 1. Still not a fully fleshed out list by any means, but it's not too bad. We'll go to Daldana. This is where our higher level fields will be, and let's check out what we got on the party. We have Atoli, Kuhn, Pi, Silabus, Gaspard, Pyros, everybody's favorite. Sakubo, you could choose either side. The Saku side of the personality or the bow. Endrance, Antares, or Matsu. Alcade is on the list but blacked out because it's a .hack game. Somebody's gotta be in a coma. This controller is really bugging me. Don't know what's going on there. We'll try it now. If it disconnects again, I just don't know. Ever just have one of those weeks where, nothing goes right? That's been this in spades. Well, let's take the party we did so well in the arena with in Volume 1. Let's take Atoli and Silabus. Spoilers for those of you who haven't played through Volume 1 yet. Makes me wonder why you're watching a Volume 2 stream. But I appreciate it all the same. So we've got our party here. Gonna go ahead, plug some words in the old area word generator. First thing we're gonna do is look for something that's gonna give us a field in the level 90 range. Endless. Okay, let's run a dungeon, sure. Now we want to bump those 90s up to 100. Got a couple of those friends. Those two always feel like so cheap when I use them because they're the first two you come across. Endless, Joyous, that sounds like the best place to track down a player killer. And the most important thing, the special word we were given for a better chance at finding a chaotic PK, or just a PK in the first place. It's the third word, Berserker. Endless, Joyous, Berserker. That sounds about right. It's max level for this volume, and so are we, so everything is nice and synced up here. None of the endless items that we've seen in my Volume 3 plays, so we're just going to run through this blind, and where we go, we go. Not going to try to 100% it by any means, but if we encounter something interesting, and that is the hope we do, let's hope we could take it out. Starting with Twin Blades here on this one. As you can see, we got a little bit of a morale boost there. Our gauge got a little bit of a boost, despite us not really hitting a Rengeki trigger. Got some good support from Atoli as a cleric, and you got some good combo damage between Silabus and Haseo. See, that's what we're looking for. Battle areas, we love them.
Let's do our best.
Got Saltaholic. He's terribly sorry and wants to know if we could help him, and he's being attacked by Dragonfly, who is not a chaotic PK in the least. Well, we're here, we may as well help, right? Bit of a Counter-Strike artist. There we go. Let's switch to the scythe here.
We won!
That ends the battle pretty quick. We pick up some bonus experience that doesn't matter to us, but more importantly, we fill that morale gauge more. End up getting a healing storm and a coupon, but we've already got 99 coupons, so we just sort of chuck it to the side. Now let's move out of the way here before we're tracked down for this battle without the surprise round. Which doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Nope. Picked the wrong direction and they scoped us anyway, so any hope of an S rank in this dungeon's gone. Not that I was really that concerned about it, but you know, you always try to do your best. That's a little bit of letdown. Not gonna lie. There's Rengeki, we'll switch back. Use Whirlwind to switch back with its awesome Rengeki camera cuts. Not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite Rengeki attack right now. And yeah, 3 short combats in and we've just about got the gauge filled. Get our Chim Spheres back up to 999. I didn't really know if we were short any Chim Spheres, I just sort of like kicking Chim. Pick up some Adler's keys here. Think maybe next stream I'll go ahead and, you know, level up some of those weapons. Steam door, let's go ahead and open it. making sure that we don't stay at 999 for very long. What do we got up this way? Probably not another battle area. More Adler's keys, though. That's something. Oof. I'm just having no luck with these guys today, am I?
Damn, this is bad.
I thought we were around that one and it followed us the whole time. Chain whips, not to be underestimated. Let's go for 20 moons. Get the big giant sword out. And we've got our morale gauge up to full, which means we are set for an awakening. Probably not going to waste it on a single chain whip, though.
I guess we did it.
Just go ahead and use that up, and maybe next battle we'll start off with an awakening. An awakening on an early morning stream. Sounds about right. Go ahead, pick these mushrooms. Get the treasure out of the chest. Some simple fortunes, but those are the best. Counting down here, a little under 2 weeks to Christmas. At this point, I'm excited for the holiday because I've got a small child. More excited just to be done with 2020, you know? Not promising that 2021 is going to be everything's perfect and better, but I think this is a year that most of us can pretty safely put in the rear view with a smile. Almost forgot the awakening. Okay, it's this one with the timing thing. Well, we know I'm all terrible at this, but we're going to do our best. Hey, double perfect. Let's see how many hits I can get in here. Take out some aggression on the controller face buttons there. Get 62 hits in 60 seconds. Every time I see him jump into the air like that, I just think of the filler episodes of Dragon Ball Z and the Namek cycle where Goku's charging the Spirit Bomb forever.
That was a good battle.
Just a little longer, and then they look up and the Spirit Bomb's all giant. It's dumb, but it's stuck with me. Now let's kick another one of these giant mushrooms. Get back to 999. There we go. That feels a little better. Always hate when the old Chim Sphere purse feels 5 light. Maybe that's just me. Coming down this way. And we've got another steam door. Sounds like a trap room on the other side. And it is. So that's a neat little detail. If you've ever been wondering, you can in fact tell a trap room by the sound. Okay, spikes were totally up there and we just ran through them. I'm gonna roll with that. Nothing of interest at that platform. Also be on the lookout through this dungeon for the lucky animal and this guy right here, Mecha Grunty. Love when that happens, right on cue. Seems like he had a bit of a rough Saturday night himself. Let's go ahead and
Remember this? It was laying around like this before.
get him up and going. This is of course the abbreviated dialogue from Mecha Grunty. Seemed to have gotten shorter after Volume 1. Again, I still think the fact that the resupplies to 120% may be part of the problem with his flight pattern. But hey, at least he cleared the ceiling there before jetting off in a random direction. And we get a fairy rain for doing our good deed of the dungeon. Not to do more bad deeds of the dungeon, specifically to its inhabitants. Atoli, ever the polite one. When you open a battle with the fearsome cry of "I'm sorry," not exactly a graceful method of gameplay here with the sword.
We won!
But then the chain whip did just blow up on me as I was trying to set up a Rengeki, so not too much grace to be had on either side of the equation there. Pick up a couple items from the mushrooms, and now we work our way down. 15 minutes into the stream. Thank you for watching or catching this on YouTube for the replay. Once again, I am a grumpy old guy. We are doing some gaming. And this is .hackgu last recode. Apparently you're capped at 99 Adler's keys. So yeah, I definitely think we're going to stick with Volume 2 and we're going to level up some of those Epitaph weapons next stream. Right now, gunning for that to be Wednesday morning. Never are 100% with the holidays, though. Just not messing around with that chain whip. Already had the first one blow up. Wanted the satisfaction of the kill on that. Pick up some more simple fortunes and we'll just ignore that Adler's key since we know it's not going to let us pick it up anyway. Work our way down here. Ooh, looks like we got some blaster goblins or something. Duster goblins, sorry. Bad with the names. Man, are they taking beelines for us? Or maybe I'm just bad at this whole element of surprise thing. I think maybe that's it, being dressed all edgelord-like and having a giant sword. Hey! Get our Rengeki trigger. Get a really awesome whirlwind going there. And just like that, our gauge is nice and full. Let's go ahead and switch to the scythe for a Wicked Strike. Get the old double Rengeki there. We're over halfway from an empty gauge just off of that battle. So the Duster Goblins, despite not being able to surprise them in the least, turned out to be a bit of a lucky strike for us. See, now we gotta be collecting Chim Spheres, because, we just spent a bunch on the Grunty. Okay, that looks like, yeah, another room on the other side there. But by chance, that might be the exit. Okay, we got Chain Whip and a couple Duster Goblins. Just try and surprise the Duster Goblin and then kick him into the others. There we go. Rengeki trigger, switch to Twin Blades. And that should fill the gauge. Yep. Harvest Clerics are just so good for your morale gauge, it's ridiculous. Nothing really to gain here with this Rengeki, but nothing to lose, and we'll finish with a flourish. As you can see, if you're trying to level up a member of your party, perhaps you just picked somebody up. One of the NPCs that you can party with. Just making sure to hit those Rengekis will get them leveled up in no time. It's actually a very, very player-friendly system for that. Always hated an RPG where you got an NPC you liked, but it was more of a chore to get them up to party level than it was worth.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go for the Awakening. See if we can't do 2 for 2 here. on some badass awakening luck here.
I did
Nope.
it. The rest is all you, Haseo.
Already got a near miss.
I did it!
Okay, we got 4 seconds. That's not too bad.
Here it comes.
I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna do a ton of damage anyway. It's not worried about what I'm filling in there. That's just a little extra bonus and a chance for me to kill both my controller and my fingers. As all good action games will do.
This is a piece of cake.
They all fall down to the awakening. And now all of a sudden the room is slightly more amenable to us. Once again, the Adler's Key is yielding us nothing, so we're just gonna pass by it. Let's head this way first. Nope, that's the exit. There's my usual luck. Feeling good, want to explore something, and I find the next level instead. See, good thing we backtracked, because there's a battle area, which means another chance for a chaotic PK. Atoli wants to do our best. Ninjato is in trouble, and that's really weird given the name, but he says, "Ah! Help me." And he's being chased by Pilgrim. Yet another just random, ordinary, boring PK. This one is a twin blade. Seem to have locked us out of our skills. Smart call, because we would have had a Rengeki on him otherwise. That's okay though. We take him down easy enough, pick up a broad Fenlong out of the battle, and some simple fortunes, and once again a hastily discarded coupon for the battle. Just gonna duck out of the door here because I'm tired of Chain Whips just walking up and attacking us.
I'm sorry.
We'll at least get the satisfaction of a surprise out of this, even though both sides clearly saw each other. There's no surprise like RPG surprise because it doesn't really fit with the definition of the word. Survived a little self-destruct there. One of the rare moments where I hit the block button in time. We'll switch to the scythe for next battle.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Good amount of morale coming off that Rengeki as well. Pick up an Earth Rain. Got a treasure chest here. It is trapped, so let's do the thing. Nice and easy, down with 1.4 seconds left. Almost made me look coordinated there. Nice amount of gem spheres there too. So 0 for 2 on battle areas finding chaotic PKs, but we have saved 2 NPCs from a gruesome, restart screen. Perhaps this works like Fragment, where they may have leveled down. Doesn't happen to you, but that doesn't mean that it's not a rule of the game that was just ignored. I certainly don't remember that happening. Near as I could tell, getting killed is just annoying in this game. Weird that it's such a flashpoint then, but you never know. And again, it's .hack games, and when it comes to playing in the world, there's a chance that whatever happens to you winds you in a coma. So, that could get you a little testy. Silabus doing his best to block the impact there. We'll switch to the Twin Blades for a Whirlwind here. And as you can see, since everything's close by, it's all getting affected by that Whirlwind attack. I really wish there was a way to... Oh, there is. It's the direction button. The direction button is how you switch targets. I did not know that until just now. We've witnessed a grumpy old guy awkwardly learning the mechanics of a game he's been playing for over a year. Not really a first. Unless you're new to the channel, you already know I'm pretty terrible at games. I just enjoy playing them. Wasn't terrible at that trap chest, though. That was nice. Let's open this boring old one up too. And kick the head off that mushroom. Awful lot of kicking things this guy does. Okay, I had to pause there for a second because it sounded like the lucky animal was in there. It should be in the hallway here. Let's go ahead and open up the steam door. Lo and behold, there's the lucky animal. Kick him right by the portal. And then we get to see his torso sort of levitating. So there was our encounter with the lucky animal. And now let's have an encounter with another steam door. Up. Before we go in, let's head back out to the hallways. We see these little dots bouncing everywhere, which can only mean chim assassins. Yet another completely superfluous, yet somewhat awesome part of this game. Randomly, little, like, evil chim assassins will try and attack you if you have too many chim spheres collected.
I'll crush you.
I'm not gonna waste the awakening here. You know what? Second thought, I will. Because, let's face it, that chain whip's probably just gonna self-destruct if I don't.
I did it! The rest is all
Near
you,
miss on
Haseo.
that.
I did it!
Okay, we still get 4 seconds out of this.
This is it!
Almost get 40 hits. We'll skip the animation on this one. We don't need to see it again, do we?
I guess we did it!
Ooh. Did she just pick up Rig Same and Rig Game? Not gonna lie. That would be huge. Yep. Rig Same and Rig Game.
Rig Same!
Cool. So not worth it for those small gains, though. They'll get there. Keep working our way down. That's platform 3 of 4. Was nice enough to tell us. And this looks like a dead-end room with a lot of room to this side, so we'll set up our surprise hit and just start building up to the next awakening. Starting with that chain whip, because we know what happens if we leave the chain whip unchecked. Wow, he fell in a hurry. Didn't even get the chance to Rangeki. We'll take this one though. Just hack him to bits with a sword twice his size.
That was a good battle.
That was a good battle. Not gonna argue with Silabus there. We got our Rangeki in, we did some damage, nothing blew up. Gotta take your pluses where they are. Taking a look at the map here, looks like we're going to the other side. Nearing the half-hour mark. Probably just gonna do this dungeon then. I figured if this was something, you know, ridiculously quick, we might do some arena as well, which is why I chose this party. But, kinda got a busy day today. Got a couple things I'm working on. Of course, getting closer to the holidays, wanna get a head start on work the next day. Here's our third battle area. We have Wise Dragon, who is in the ironic position of getting ambushed by 3 Duster Goblins. Of course, that happened to us earlier too, so I guess I can't really say anything. Okay, we got a Rangeki trigger here. Let's go ahead and switch to Whirlwind. Good finish there. And now we're back to our super fast twin blades. Just toss him to the side, and that's the battle. Like that book, though. Little butterfly detail on it. That's nice. Gives us some simple mittens, and again, a coupon we don't really want or need.
I'll crush you.
More Duster Goblins here, so this room was apparently just crawling with them. We have invaded the Duster Goblin treehouse. There it is. Look at that, accidentally doing something competent. Will wonders never cease. Just gonna stick with Whirlwind. It's fun to watch and it keeps the twin blades up. We did it indeed. Another thing we did is kicked yet more chimps, and then found a trapped chest. 4-second variety on this one. Mine sort of paused itself in the middle of that, as you probably noticed by that little hiccup. I should really drink more coffee before doing these streams. Not gonna lie, I got distracted. I was working on the intro for the Weekend Warrior. Don't know how it's gonna turn out. Probably not as good in practice as it was in my head. That's more to my editing skill and overall talent than performance. But we'll try. We'll do it for love of the game, if nothing else.
I did it. The rest
Yet
is all
another
you,
1
Haseo.
second.
I did it!
And a quality 3 from Atoli.
Here it comes.
Okay, so we got 42 there. He charges his Spirit Bomb, and we take down 3 Duster Goblins. Okay, we got a steam door here. And there's our statue. Wow. We did end up sort of 100%ing this, didn't we? No chaotic PK, but it was a quality run. We pick up a Wrath Hidaru. Did I see that right? Yeah, Wrath Hidaru. Level 93 Scythe. Go back to town here. It's going to be an A rank dungeon because again we sucked on the surprise rounds. An S rank, wow. And we missed an object to destroy. That's my bad. Obviously, because it's a single player game. I think that's where we're going to call this one though. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. This has been a grumpy old guy gaming with some .hack GU last recode. Hope everybody is well, you take care, and we will see you in the next one.